Yo, what's up, everybody? This is the news break. My name is Mr. Brooks.
And I'm Don, blame Canada Grimm. If y'all ain't noticed, every time I fucking do a new episode, I name some new shit right down here. And I don't know why I want to blame Canada this time, but it's just, fuck it, blame them. They done something wrong, and, whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, that's me, Don Grimm. And this is a news break where we tell you all kinds of shit that you really need to be listening to, because we are the know-all, end-all, fucking, source of everything true.
That's true. That is true. That's very true. If you noticed, I don't know if people noticed that there's always been this level of secret shit that goes on with people that can actually afford to play with people as if they were toys on a level that's like, I don't just mean like, a CEO, which is already bad enough, but like more like whole countries, like the CEOs of regions of the earth, like, type thing. People like the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, things like that. The elite people, there's always been that group of people, and we've talked a lot about them, right? Don't you think we've...
But the royals included and all that too, yeah. I mean, there's always been like this. The people that, for a lack of a better term, most would refer to as the Illuminati, because they just automatically equate the word Illuminati with people that are secretly controlling shit. So that's basically what we're talking about. Like, behind closed doors, manipulation of, society and the world, as a matter of fact. So, but now...
Yeah, so it's like you have these legendary names like Rockefeller and all these people. George Soros, he's been around for a long time. He's a little more new to the mainstream public nowadays, but he's been around for a long ass time. But you have this whole, like, the elite, which has always been those type of people, Rockefellers, and I mean there's hundreds of families, but those have always been the
Well, when you talk about Soros, it ends up being that, how there were so many people that would always question, saying, "Oh, who's really pulling the strings in the backgrounds?" Because, yeah, of course, the Rothschilds are doing that, and the Rockefellers are doing that, and these other elite families, the royals, whatever, they're all doing that. But these are all people that were still known, that had been, writing books and fucking doing interviews and all that shit. They're known to the public. But there's always those people in the background, in the dark rooms behind closed doors, that nobody knows about. It ends up being that Soros is one of those guys that ends up, coming forward, and you find out that he's had his hands in everything for a lot fucking longer than we've thought.
Yeah, and there's so many others. I mean, he's just been able to be kind of filtered out. And at any given moment, he might kick the bucket, because the whole idea is to not be known so much. But he's definitely a lot more known these days. But when, nobody comes out fucking, 87 years old and, hey, look, this guy just suddenly started doing shit. No. Billions of dollars, the fucking age. I mean, this is what he's been doing since he probably forever, and evil. What a twisted fucking piece of shit George Soros is, by the way. And the things that he does, it happens a lot, and it's like we were kind of moving towards it, to talk about this new group of elites that's like just taking over everything right now. I mean, they have more influence than the people, than fucking pretty much religion. I mean, anything now at this point. Groups, people like Zuckerberg, what's the fucking Twitter? Jackass Dorsey, whatever the fuck his punk ass name is. Like these people, Elon Musk, and it's this whole new group of people that are
Bill Gates.
Like Bill Gates, and it's like their names they don't go back like the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers and shit. It's like a whole new age, or a whole new group of these just billionaire people, man, and they have more influence, it seems, than the old ones do, or the old ones have just stepped their level up again to that true OG shit where they don't have to fucking be seen anymore. And they finally got past all that. And these other ones, I mean, is 150 years from now, maybe we'll look back and we won't. But there'll be these legends about Mark Zuckerberg, and it'll be like the Zuckerberg name will just be like as big as the Rothschild name. Sadly, I know some people even to this day are still like, oh, who the fuck's Rothschild? And it's like, just, I don't know what to tell you, man. He really, that name is more important than all of them. And there's no question that it's not like they fell off. They have trillions of dollars. I mean, like, people are like, trillions? You mean, did he say trillions? Like, yes, they have like everything. Everything is theirs. So, like, it's not like they're not still involved or they're doing something. They didn't fall off. You know what I'm saying? They didn't like quit or whatever. But they've made it a point for the last, I don't know, couple hundred years to completely stay off the radar and out of the public eye. But at the same time, just completely running 99.8% of the entire fucking planet.
If you look at the history of the Rothschilds, you will find some very, very odd shit. And I mean, you'll actually, from the beginning, you'll see that they had acquired what they acquired through very calculated decisions that at some points they were actually forced to make as a family. And then you come to find out that they just, steamrolled the fuck out of everybody. And now they are where they are, not having to do a fucking thing except for just maintain what they have. And because of that, it just keeps on growing and growing and growing. You take a look at the fucking Rockefellers. I mean, it's basically the same shit, just on a slightly smaller scale. The Rockefellers, they, even though their money may be on a smaller scale, their influence is actually, I would say, a little higher, just because of where
people know that name. People know who they are.
Yeah, well, and also where they've put their money as well. They have a lot of influence on a lot of things that they shouldn't have influence on. And speaking of influence that people shouldn't fucking have, let's get on to Bill Gates.
Yeah, more of the modern titans, if you will.
This guy, he goes and makes his initial fortune by stealing an operating system from Xerox and then making his few little tweaks to it that that he feels that'll make it better, and then puts it out to the public and gets away with it. I mean, right off the bat, his whole fucking legacy, the foundation of his entire fucking legacy, is theft. It is the whole fucking thing. He would not have gotten that fucking jump if he didn't steal that shit from Xerox. And he didn't deny it. As a matter of fact, if you watch the fucking the movie based on his fucking story, and it goes through the whole fucking process of him basically justifying what he did. So now, okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm just saying. So fast forward a handful of years, he's fucking rich. He's him and Donald Trump are become synonymous with money, the American dream. Those are two names you might hear in fucking rap songs and all kind of shit. When things like that. So he becomes this billionaire. Everybody's talking about Bill Gates and his money. I remember a time when that was a hot topic, just the fact that he had so much of it. And even before this, Mark Zuckerberg and those guys. But, you wonder why. Now, from that point, when it was just like, oh, man, look at this dork. You know what I'm saying? He looks like, his outfits are like Mr. Rogers. But he is fucking worth billions. And you're like, why don't you buy anything fucking awesome? And, then you find out he lives on a fucking damn near another planet. But, anywho, fast forward a little further, you see he's, because of the billions, he becomes this, an actual influencer. People like to say that about motherfuckers on YouTube, but no, it's like, he's influencing shit that matters, that really affects your life. And even in negative or not, it's like he's at the table now because he has that power. It's like fucking what is it? What is it? Hall of Justice. What's the other?
I don't even know what you're talking about at the moment, but
Fucking Super Friends, man.
oh,
The evil fucking people. It's like that,
yeah,
man.
the
It's
Legion
really
of
like
Doom, yeah.
that.
But okay,
Literally like
the thing
that.
with Bill Gates is that he, as smart as he is, he's not very good at keeping his mouth shut. He's not. He goes on the TED Talks and he's talking about our carbon footprint and really saying how, I mean, he didn't come out and say that we have to eliminate this number of people in order for this planet to survive. But that was the basic idea. He was basically saying we do need to depopulate. His method he was proposing made it seem like he was just going to, suggesting that we rely on like better contraceptives and things like that. Yeah. But the truth is, when you have somebody with that kind of fucking power, and then next thing you know, he's getting into some shady ass backroom deals to start creating vaccines that he himself doesn't even know a fucking thing about.
Yeah, and if you do know something about them, that's not good either. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason. What is your interest, man? It can't be good. Like, what good could there come from that? From somebody
No.
that says they have to and want to get rid of a lot of people. Look, I understand. The rate we're going, maybe we're going to fucking destroy the earth faster. I don't know. Either way, if there's some way to slow down the birthing process in places that I can't believe I'm saying this, and it's going to come out wrong, so be prepared. I understand that, yeah, we got to fucking slow some shit down, but I'm not okay with taking the people that are already here and fucking taking them out. I think that if there
Right.
is some sort of contraceptive that will go, hey, we have to fucking all be in agreement somehow that if this prolongs human life as a whole, then some of these places that have 10 billion people living in a block of fucking ground, you know what I'm saying, with a tall building, then we need to thin that down a little bit. And we don't have to kill the ones that are already here, but if it slows down,
Well,
that's fine.
look at the awards that were given to China. No, the was it the UN or one of them damn fucking world, global fucking agencies? They had given China awards for their for some of their policies, and one of them was their one child policy. And I was thinking, damn, what the fuck would happen if we had a policy here of suddenly you can only have one child, as a couple. That's it. Any child, any accident after that is automatically eliminated. That's that's yeah. So then, okay, let me go back to Bill Gates real quick. Um, After all this, then he goes, okay, now this really bothers me. Over 250,000 acres of farmland, this guy goes and buys up, and that makes him the largest single landowner in the United States. Farmland, though, this computer tech geek
But
turned
what's
vaccine guy, huh?
I'm sorry. What I guess I was trying to move on to why. What the fuck are they doing that for? And let's also put this into perspective. So it's 200 and like roughly 275,000 acres in one
Well,
spot, or collectively.
no, they're a bunch of different spots. It's all over the damn place, but all like central United States, pretty much for the most part, from what I saw. But let me look this up. Hold on a second.
So I'm thinking, I want to know, like, that's a lot.
Yeah, it's
That's a
actually
lot.
242,000 acres of American farmland. So now here's the thing though. If he wants to if he wants to use this as a model example of implementing his AI and his other, agriculturally based, robotics and whatnot into creating sustainable, food sources for the U.S. And okay, fine, that'd be great, but I don't trust him. I don't trust that he's going to. I mean, it's just that it's just that blunt. It's just that basic. I do not trust him. So there's no
Fuck no.
way that anybody could say that that's just the plan. Period. Done. He's going to help us out by growing us a bunch of fucking vegetables.
I've always wanted to kill off about 6 billion people. But what I'm going to do is help make a vaccine and start getting involved in the food business more so than ever before, and so that I could help people sustain healthy lifestyles and live longer. If anything, he wants you to live less time, even if it's not going to kill you soon, it's going to kill you sooner than later, and that makes him a fucking evil, vicious, super fucking comic book character bad guy, okay? These people are not fucking criminals. They are criminally insane, like the fucking Joker and like fucking Lex Luthor level, man. People are like, "You're being so fucking dramatic," and you're like, "Really? No, I'm being fucking. I'm just. It is being factual. It really is that bad." People go, "Man," they watch a movie where some evil conqueror or some ruler levels a country with a monsoon on purpose or a tsunami on purpose, or fucking landslide and shit. And like, they have actually done that millions of times in real life. People they don't have the power to shoot a laser beam out of their hands to do it, but they still cause these sort of things, man. Even if it's a financial crisis that makes, I don't know, 387,000 people lose their homes in the same week. And, and all that fucking the lies and deceit and debt and shit that they cause, and they scrape all that money in on their desk while all the motherfuckers go homeless. That's more psychotic than somebody who stabs a kid in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Now take a look at this. Not only has he bought up all the farmland, he has bought up like fertilizer companies. He's got a monopoly on that now. He did what Monsanto did and bought up a bunch of. Now this is horrible. Seeds that I guess you could say are protected. Not the copyright, but whatever it is. Yeah, patented seeds. And so now they've eliminated all the fucking seeds that you can grow things that will produce more seeds that you can just grow more from, like nature intended. You take the seeds off of what you just grew, plant them, and it'll grow some more, and so on and so on. But they've made these seeds like Monsanto did. I'm sorry, they made seeds that will produce fruits and vegetables that will not yield seeds from there. So you have to go back to your source and buy more seeds.
Fucking sick, man.
Yeah, it's disgusting. You shouldn't be able to do that. Like that's tampering with nature. You should not be able to fucking do that. And I mean, monopolizing something that's supposed to be naturally abundant on this planet is some sick, twisted, fucked up shit. And they do that so they can be the only ones to control the shit. Why would they want to be the only ones to control it? Why is that?
Well, I mean, the argument would be that they got it on lock, so they're gonna get all the money from the fucking food. They keeping the seeds. You can't get a seed out of our shit. But because of who they are, there's ulterior motives, and it's gonna be bad. They have been openly saying, even Rockefeller, we need to get the fucking entire world's population down to about 500 million. Like, that's fucking nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was saying forever ago. I mean, according to the guy that whistleblower, whatever, said that he was trying to get it down. That means you have to kill supervillain record numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's to kill 6.5 billion people is some shit that fucking Lex Luthor or fucking Iceman or fucking Dr. Freeze or Poison Ivy shit, Penguin. You know what I'm saying? Spray a dust over the whole city and kill everybody. Like, they really do it. That's what I was saying before. Like,
some insane shit. But see, that's why we have laws in place, or we're supposed. Well, we do have, but they're not adhered to, like the monopoly laws. They should not be able to monopolize something,
Should
especially something
never,
like food.
ever be able to pass go or collect the
Collect
$200.
$200. No, shouldn't. No, that's illegal as fuck. So for them to have a monopoly on agriculture like that, somebody, some entity should have been already been stepped in and done something about it. Like for example, Monsanto did the same fucking shit. Why do you think they're banned in over like 40 fucking countries, if not? No, it's more than that now. The amount of countries that they're not banned in is uh, is much lower than the number of countries that they are banned in now. Because every other fucking country sees what they're doing, but we go and we have people that fucking sell out to Monsanto. Fucking Whole Foods sold out to them. Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But these are the people that are supposed to be giving us the most healthy shit possible. You know, we're supposed to be able to go for the well off and wealthy types. We're supposed to be able to go to Whole Foods, go get their good fucking organic shit and then their natural fucking produce and whatnot, and bring it home and just live their happy little fucking agriculturally sustained lives through Whole Foods. But then Monsanto steps in and takes their shit and fucks it all up. And they sell out to these fuckers. When the rest of the world is saying, hello, duh, dumbass, Monsanto's evil as fuck, and so is Bill Gates.
All right. Well, I got a feeling we'll be revisiting this subject again very soon.
Yeah, but we're already like over a fucking time that we were trying to, shoot for here. So, yay, good for us. Anyways.
Yeah, it's sci-fi movie level shit going on, man, and
It is.
there's a whole nother section that involves the cover up by the unbiased media that doesn't take sides. They're only neutral and only report facts all the time. So yeah, we're definitely going to retouch on this because it's important that they are held accountable for the fucking elites being able to pull the shit they do pull without being asked anything. Granted, if you do ask, you end up having a fucking heart attack or
you get suicided,
or
yeah,
shot in the head 17 times, fucking suicide, clear suicide.
But of course, yeah, or it'll say on your death certificate, that natural causes, like what, bitch, bullets are natural, like that's
lead poison,
right, yeah.
from coronavirus symptoms.
Yeah, oh god, yeah, he did die.
Yeah, the coronavirus was like, man, we don't even have to fucking suicide him or give him the fucking damn deteriorating heart attack fucking blow dart. We can fucking just coronavirus. You know what? We were doing all that stupid shit when all you have to do is write COVID. It's like,
right. We ran him over, set him on fire, beat his ass, with baseball bats, and it shot him. But nobody's ever gonna know because his death certificate says COVID.
We write COVID, and then they not only do they fucking accept it, they give us money too. Like, it's a fucking bonus.
Like, oh, it was COVID? Oh, I could have sworn that never mind. You're right. Well, you have to be right because you are who you are.
You don't want to die from COVID, do you?
No, I don't want to be suicided either. Anyways, thank you very much, folks. Thank you very much. And you know what? We didn't even touch on Elon Musk, but we'll get on that. That's a whole different. Oh my god, that's a whole different fucking psychotic ass ball game right there. That motherfucker's nuts. So
yeah,
look for the next fucking episode. We might do it, next, or we might, skip and then do it after that or whatever. But we'll get back to it. So in the meantime, folks, you have a good one. Thank you for fucking watching. Hit the like, subscribe, fucking share with your friends. Tell people about what's fucking going on over here. Don't let this fall on deaf ears. Okay? Anyways, y'all have a good night. Peace.
Holla!